Hi. Here we are again. I did some off-stream stuff again. I did some fishing. I got all the rainbow trouts we need for the one fishing quest. I found them in the northern plains. Caught them with the lure. I tried the lure out here as well.
That poor girl.
Yeah. Tried the lure here out as well. And I caught a fish. I caught a black bass. He was quite some work to get. Took like, I don't know, 5 minutes or so to catch him. Anyway, I found the rainbow trouts up in the northern plains. I got the melons, watermelons, which is the only striped around fruit I can remember, or I can think of, for the one quest in the facade. And I got the one melon for, oh, speaking of melons. And I got the one melon from, for, no, I got more than one, for Yona. Anything else? Yes. Got the goat hide as well. I found mushrooms in the area between up here. Through the east gate I found mushrooms there while farming the goats for goat hide. The only thing I'm still missing is for this quest 2 natural rubber. And those spawn random in the area between here and seafront. I think otherwise I have... oh yeah, shark, right. I haven't tried shark, I haven't found sharks yet. Anyway, otherwise I have pretty much everything for the side quests. Let's start with Fiona. Giving her the melon she's been asking for.
I got your melon, Yona.
Thanks.
If there's anything else you want, just let me know.
Well, since you offered, would you mind getting me a watermelon?
I already have some.
A watermelon this time? Sure thing.
I think I only have 10 though. I need those for the other quest. Let's see. Yeah, I have 10 watermelons. God damn it, Yona. I have priorities, yeah, I know. I mean, the other one is a birthday gift, right? Let me at least... don't remember if she sells watermelon seeds. No.
I hope you
I guess that's right. I guess you're right. I give her the watermelon. Guess what, Yona?
Did somebody order a watermelon?
Did it? Right.
Yay! You're the best.
Anything else you need?
Brownie?
Actually, I need a pumpkin.
Oh, god damn it.
All right then. One pumpkin coming right up.
Hang on. You are lucky I have exactly one pumpkin.
I got your pumpkin, Yona.
Thanks.
You've sure been eating a lot lately.
Oh, I'm not eating them.
You're not?
Ta-da! Here you go. I made it all by myself.
Brownie, ich kann jetzt nicht. Hm?
Is this a cake?
Wait, a melon watermelon pumpkin cake. Huh.
Yep. Popola taught me how to bake one.
There's some weird recipes here.
I made it for you in secret.
Wow, Yona. This is... well, it's a surprise for sure.
Come on. Try it, try it.
It's also invisible.
Yeah, this is so good.
Yay! You're always super busy, so I wanted to make you something to help keep up your strength.
That's really sweet of you, Yona. Thank you.
Sure. Actually, I made like 7 cakes, so there's tons of leftovers.
Oh boy.
The life of an elder sibling continues to be a trying experience.
You're telling me.
We should play a game together sometime too.
What do you mean too? Have I been playing with anyone else? Oh, don't answer that. Right. Let's go over to Seafront then. Let's check if Popola, no, Vivola is a quest for us before we go. Looked like it.
What have we got today? Doesn't look like I have any work for you right now. Come back next time you're free, okay?
I do. Right, you can find natural rubber here sometimes. Just, well, not really had any luck. Are you... It's your own fucking fault. Didn't do anything to you. It just keeps respawning. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, nice. Actually dropped something. Paralyze. Nice. Oh, good to know. Brownie, komm. Nicht jetzt. Da oben.
I love the breezes that blow through here. Care for
Here's some melons. Oh. No seeds though for watermelon.
Thanks for
It's funny. We got the... Hope to see you.
Oh, that's fish, right? Yeah.
Hope you come back.
We've got
There we go. Need two.
see you.
Hello, I got your fish.
I've got the fish.
Well, scratch my back and call me Sally.
Hey,
That's some
Sally.
rainbow trout, all right. You're getting better, young one. But this next technique is a tough one to learn. Best steel yourself.
One week late. Holy shit.
Fine work, son. Fine work indeed. I knew you'd make a good apprentice.
Let me rest.
I did not imagine fishing to be such an extreme activity.
Oh, there's another one. Next one, I mean.
You've come far, my apprentice, but now the real fishing begins. This time I got a hankering for 5 bream. Go catch 'em.
Oh, I know where they are. I caught like 3 here. Over there. Let's turn the other quest first, though.
I've got all the stuff you asked for.
Your timing is, what's the word? Impeccable. They're gearing up to launch the trading vessel soon. As soon as the cargo's on the ship, I can get my business rolling. But if you want to help load it, I can throw in a little extra.
Sure, why not? Wow, this is a mess.
Yeah, they're loading cargo from all sorts of traders onto this ship. It's kind...
Oh,
Right. Anyway, leave it to me. We'll get this stuff organized in no time.
If you carry the cargo to the front of the ship, the crew can bring it inside for us.
Carry it over there. Got it.
If I may,
Yeah? What is it?
what are we doing here?
We're organizing this guy's stuff.
Let me rephrase myself. This man is looking to open his own business, yes?
Exactly.
Then would it not be more appropriate for him to take care of his own belongings?
The guy's in a pinch, Vice. We're just helping him out.
He's so naive.
I yearn for the day when someone shows such kindness to us.
Okay, all done.
You're fantastic. Now we just have to wait for the ship to leave. You mind if I pay you after the transaction's complete? I can give you more money that way, and then everything will be, you know, awesome.
That's not the word I was expecting you
Yeah,
to say.
I know.
But sure, I can wait.
Thanks. Boy, the launch of this ship can't come soon enough.
Yeah, I missed out on the dialogue now. Don't they have something like did we finish the quest? No. Deliver the goods. Hopefully the climate can build successful trading business. Oh yes, okay, it didn't pay me. That's okay. Yeah. Alright. So I think it's a lure.
You're really quiet, Vice.
The fish will be scared away otherwise, no?
Yeah, but it's just weird.
May I talk freely then?
No.
Then what would you have me do?
Shh! You're scaring him away!
Damn.
You only need 2 anyway, so it'll be quick. There's one. I also still need 5 sharks.
Here's your fish.
Well, swab the deck and call me Ishmael. I knew you could do it. Hand 'em over, whippersnapper.
I think these are worth more on the open market than the rainbow trout I caught earlier.
Worth ain't squat. It's what you learn from the catch that matters. Now stop all this fool talk about your wallet and get to practicing.
Hey, Pops. What does sprinting 20 kilometers have to do with fishing?
You won't be catching anything with them scrawny little stick limbs. We gotta get you buffed up.
Hey, achievement.
The next assignment is 5 black bass. Go and give it everything you got, apprentice.
That's convenient. I already know where they are as well.
That you are not abusing our labors for the purpose of easy profit, old man.
Oh, And would a little compensation be a bad thing? I'm teaching invaluable techniques here, you floating magazine.
Lies. It is clear that money is your ultimate goal, and Grimoire Vice is not to be referred to as a mere periodical.
Well, I know where they are, so we can catch them later. What else do we have? This one, like the sharks. This isn't. Right. Wasn't he here somewhere?
We're gonna do our special ritual. We can't let anyone see us.
My husband goes to the tavern every day with his work buddies. If he keeps this up, I'm going to cut off his pocket money.
To your husband or your son?
My no-good husband starts drinking at noon, or earlier. I wish he would keep it under control. He's got kids to think about.
Funny. What the hell? Not sure. Not sure where to look for clues.
I hope the old lighthouse lady finally found peace.
That doesn't really fit what the subtitle says. He's still in there.
I promised my brother I'd come.
Yeah.
This gate is too
No clues here, as far as I can see. Hey. No.
People use small crafts like these to access the best fishing waters, so we have to make sure they're in tip-top shape. Truth be told, these boats are pretty flimsy, so unless you like drowning, I'd stay far away.
Maybe he's, I don't know, at the beach or something. Maybe over here.
You know that bridge out in the water? Long ago, they were apparently used for docking giant iron vehicles.
Hmm. Oh, this guy.
Man, my girl is gonna freak out when she sees that accessory.
Sounds like this guy's partner measures love by the price tag.
Alright, we were supposed to get it in the facade. I don't think he's in here. Never know. I don't see him or anything, but nope. I hate this tower. It always takes so long to get up away because the stair climbing is automated. You can't do it manually. Oh well. I have no idea where to look. Look around seafront for clues to the runaway's whereabouts. Guess we can check the tavern again.
Five sharks, 5 back.
Hey, buddy.
I gave my girl all these presents, and she left me for another guy anyway. Now my heart and my pocketbook are broken.
I mean, didn't even leave us any clue where he might be. Or where to look for. Whatever we're supposed to look for. We were standing here. Now he's gone. Where could he be? Yeah.
At least she's in a better place now.
No idea. Where can he be? Where would you go? I mean, I would go on a boat. Yes. But I don't think he's here. Maybe he took his head off. I mean, I don't even know if we're looking for him.
For 3 months, but
Just looking for some clue.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be a big, strong sailor on a really huge boat. Or a botanist. I can't decide.
A lot of rude, short-tempered people live here. I guess folks can afford to worry about little things when their bellies are full and the weather's good.
I have like a feeling we're looking for a little marker that pops up when you just like look in the right directions, the right point, some. Anyway. What? I have no fucking clue how I'm supposed to figure out where the clue might be, except just running through the city until I find it by accident. And a lot of thoughts about Yona. It's hard to say which one you mean. Oh. Oh, so you guys a quest marker.
You're looking for a kid who ran away from home? There was a strange kid asking people questions earlier. I think he was trying to learn how to get into Facade.
Facade, huh? Maybe we should go take a look.
Oh, Facade. Right. Anything else here? Oh, that's in Facade, Facade, Facade. Sharks, I don't know where. And that is in our city, in our village, I know that. It's just waiting. Right, sharks. Where would one catch sharks? And what bait would one use? What bait do I have? off by saltwater fish used in red spotted fish. Does he sell any shark baits?
If you're ready to get serious.
He sells carps. Freshwater fish are gonna also be used as bait. I got plenty of sardines. Cold water.
Come back if you're.
I wonder. I haven't caught a single shark while getting the blowfish, so I doubt it's the saltwater bait.
Perhaps I could use some of my magic to scoop the fish from the water.
Oh yeah,
Wait, you can do that?
that would be
If
nice.
I can establish a line
Oh.
of sight with the fish, then yes.
The bait
Well,
was eaten.
can you?
No.
Back to fishing then.
Indeed.
I mean, I can fish anything, everything, whatever I want. Just takes ages sometimes. Oh, I caught something else earlier. It was really hard as well to catch in a northern plain, some kind of metal block or something. Holy shit. He went back in here. Didn't even catch it. Well, that mystery solved. Did I catch earlier? I got also this from somewhere. This, I think I caught this earlier in the northern plains. Really hard to catch. Well then, it's 4 more sharks. Didn't even see that. Or sink. They just go back into the water on the other side again. I think one more. Yeah. Okay. The bucket. Need a bigger bucket for that. I didn't really get any sharks either because they just go back into the water behind me. Doesn't even catch them. I mean, not that you can catch a shark, but or want to. Still. I'll just tell them the sharks are outside, which isn't a lie because they are outside in the water.
I found your ingredients.
Fantastic. Let's see how this tastes. Okay, here you are. Go ahead. Let me know what you think.
Here goes.
Well?
This is fantastic. I've never had anything like it.
Splendid. In that case, we have a new special. Maybe I'll even name it after you. Oh, and here's some payment. Thanks again.
It gotta be good payment, hopefully. What? 5K? What? Disappointed. I could have probably sold the sharks for more money. Oh. A bit narrow here. Well, we got some more fishing to do here in our village. So they ain't done yet with the boring. Well, it's not really boring, but It's probably more fun to do than to watch, though. I've never played Death Stranding, so I don't know what you're talking about. Need to play that as well, I guess, at some point. But I haven't even finished Metal Gear Solid 5 yet, so I kind of want to do that first. I know they are not really related, but yeah. What does he need? Does he want? 3 more. I mean, I'm gonna do all the quests here anyway. So, I mean, even if shit gets boring, I'm gonna do it. And I wanna continue with the main quest, so... Yeah, I want to finish the side quest before that. So, because I'm always afraid that we get to a point where side quests become uncompletable. And I know NieR Automata had like 2 points where that happens. I think once in the alien ship and once the water, the rockets, the big one, boss. So, I mean, I do that in general, not just with NieR games, but I always do side quests before main quests. Sometimes that's a mistake actually, because I get bored of the game. Some games have really boring side quests, but I just have this urge in me to complete everything. And I hate to miss out on stuff and all that. So yeah. Everything takes a little longer here than for people who might rush through games or just do the main quest. I still have to finish Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I do really like the game, but I just can't fight the urge to complete the area. Yeah, I'm in currently before I do the main quest, so I discover like all the treasures and all the, well, collectibles and all this before I continue the main quest, and that can get really tedious. So I bore myself out with that. What's another example? Mass Effect. Jesus. Scanning all the planets in Mass Effect 2. I mean, I need those 100%. Like, you can get 100% marked, the galaxy marked as 100%. just by visiting all planets, but I go a step further and I like literally mine everything on the planets until it says it in the corner while scanning that there's no resources left. So you'll fly into a galaxy and then you scan like 3 or 4 planets and mine them, but then you have run out of probes to mining probes, so you go back to the main galaxy or main system to refuel and buy new probes. Then you fly back to the system you were scanning at the time, finish it, and then you fly back again and refuel and rebuy your probes. All this can get really boring. I think that's it, right? Yeah. What do you mean with heathen? Heathen. What did I say wrong? What did I do wrong? Yeah, I know. There are other games I play to just have fun. I mean, it's not like I don't enjoy collecting all the stuff and all, right? It just gets really repetitive, and even I have my what's the word for it? Even I reach my maximum capacity of repetitive stuff, right? So usually I'm pretty good with it. I can do it like for hours.
I'm back with those fish pops.
But not for days.
Well, raise the mainsail and call me Cletus. That's some nice work, youngster. Keep it up, and you just might have a chance of catching the fish.
The fish, oh boy.
Which fish?
Perhaps the day'll come when I tell you. Now, let me show you the next technique.
1 year later. Oh, the next day. Okay.
You're on a whole different level now, you wee minnow. Don't you agree?
Oh, I've certainly improved. But I still feel like your training is way harder than it needs to be.
Ain't no shortcuts in life, son.
Holy shit. There's no quest for us.
Here we are, a stone's throw from the ocean. Not a single man in town knows how to fish properly.
Damn. I mean, what I was about to say is There are other games I play where I don't care about collecting everything and all that, like Valheim. I just like to build stuff and, you know, follow the intended path by killing the currently 5 bosses, I think. 5 or 6 bosses. Unlocking their abilities. Just how you're intended to do. Sometimes you just build for hours. Try to make your base as big as possible. That kind of stuff. I used to play quite a lot of Overwatch as well, but I don't really, I think competitive mode and that really just annoyed me eventually, so I mean I was trying really hard and I would even say I was pretty good, but I got always dragged down by, I mean, it's easy to blame other people, right, but I really just got dragged down by other people. Like, yeah. Anyway, sad. To go. So yeah, eventually I just felt like I had to play each week for my 9 games to unlock my 9 free loot box, my 3 free loot boxes from the arcade. And then I just stopped and waited a week until the next one. Or I just played during events, and now World of Warcraft is a good one as well. I didn't really care about collecting everything in World of Warcraft either. I just played for fun and mostly for transmog. Like, that's the only thing I cared about, looking cool, getting nice transmog. And I actually stopped when I realized that the transmog I wanted to have, I couldn't get. Like, I wanted, when I started playing Shadowlands, I really wanted to get the armor set from the tower. I forgot its name. But you could only wear 1 legendary at a time, for whatever reason. I still don't get why they do that. And not Mage Tower, Shadowlands Tower. The floors. Mage Tower's Legion. Torghast, right. I really wanted the plate set on my Death Knight. And you can only wear 1 legendary at a time though, so you couldn't really equip all of the set items. Which wasn't too bad in the end, because I thought, okay, I might as well just transmog then. But turns out the legendaries don't unlock transmogs. Which sucked. So I couldn't get the armor set I wanted, I couldn't look cool, so I stopped playing. Like, I often have like a goal in games that I want to reach. Often it's like some cosmetic stuff. Yeah, it's now, but I don't really want to play World of Warcraft right now. I mean, I lost already Illidan, kinda. He might return in the future, but yeah. And Sylvanas is like totally ruined. So I don't really have a reason to play anymore. Yeah. Are you selling melon seeds? I still need... You're selling... Or maybe she's selling water... She's selling watermelons. I only need 1. Thank you. Is this where I can turn the quest here? I mean, I hope she actually wants watermelons. So.
Are these watermelons what you were looking for? Great. I hope you can make your daughter something tasty.
Watermelon cake. Watermelon cake? What? Watermelon cake. Weird. Oh, that was convenient. I do still have to get the stuff for the lover's boy from the weird shop over there, and then something else. I think the missing son. Yeah, I've read that they're gonna add BFA again. BFA, Mage Tower again, but you can't unlock the weapon transmog, so I don't really care.
Hey, do you have any fluorite for sale? Oh, I see. Well, we've come this far. Might as well finish the job.
Yeah, you can only unlock some armor transmog as far as I know from the Mage Tower. The new one, yeah, I know, right? I hate the fact that they lock out you from stuff if you like. I hate this exclusive stuff in games, especially in World of Warcraft. Like all the cool weapon transmogs from Waters of Draenor, what was it called? The dungeons you could do there that unlock like those nice weapon transmogs. The Mage Tower transmogs. I don't get why they lock you out of that if you haven't been there at the time it was available. I'm still salty about the Horde bike as well. And about the Void Elves, man. God damn it. I'm just getting mad thinking about it. Let's focus on this. Track him down and make him pay for what he's done. Well, he's somewhere here. What house? This house?
So he's disguised himself as one of the masked people, eh? No wonder his trail went cold.
He's gone through a lot of trouble trying to lose us. I can't wait to finally catch him.
Yo. Which house did he move in? It just... Oh, this house.
Hey, you! You're coming with us!
Oh, man! Why you gotta be all, like, following me and stuff? Fine, let me just pack and then I'll... Oh my gosh, there's a giant sheep behind you!
Are you kidding me? Seriously? Are you so gullible?
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah, are you kidding me, bro? Why?
He surely aims to flee the city, though he can't have gone very far yet.
You're so stupid, NieR. I guess if As if people wouldn't start screaming with that giant shade in this city.
Oh man, again? Alright, fine, let me just...
I swear. If he's gonna...
He's heading for the eastern road. We must catch him before he leaves the desert.
Come on, bro. Come on. Well, hit him.
Oh my gosh, look! There's a huge pack of shades!
I'm not falling for that again.
What's that big thing on the right?
Nothing.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, and I shall smite you with unholy magic.
It's a pack of wolves, man!
I told you, I'm not falling for... Oh crap, it is a pack of wolves.
I didn't think I'd actually run into wolves for real.
Are you ready to go home yet?
Hell yeah, man! This adventure stuff's like way too scary for me. From now on, I'm gonna stick close to home and stuff.
Good. Now let's go tell the family.
Before we go, is there anything else on the facade? Okay, that one. Hope he doesn't run away again, so I'm gonna go to the Baron Temple. I think it's there. Isn't that the one with all those weird trials? I also need some medicine, man. See some loot over there. Yeah. Oh, what's... Oh, we can fish here. Good to know. don't know what. You just have to loot stuff, yeah, I guess. Do you have to do the trials again? No. Thank God. Oh, spiders. What are we even looking for? Oh, some kind of... Oh, fluoride. That's the one we're looking for. Does it tell us how much we need? Oh, okay. That was easy. Did Lumi do the Final Fantasy 15 event? Because I think it actually ends next week. So I think it's the last week now. Maybe it's already finished. Okay. Not for long though. Auto damage always sets in eventually. Where's this guy again? Wait. We're not supposed to bring it to him, we're supposed to bring it to the actual guy, right? Yeah. So, seafront. One turn in, our village, one turn in. Yeah, he's in seafront near the lighthouse. And you have to turn in the lost son or runaway, whatever quest, and then I think there's only the guy on the ship we are waiting on. Give us our money. Assume, well, if he doesn't have it right now, we just continue the main quest. And check back in every now and then. Notice we are also already at like 46 completion. 46%. not bad. Oh, right, one thing before we go to do the main quest. I want to check if I can upgrade my sword. I've forgotten what materials I need for it. First, we turn on those side quests.
Nobody's here.
I believe they left us a note.
Thanks to your help, my son has returned to take up the family business. Decided to move to a new land to begin anew and thoroughly train him to carry on the family name.
Well, that's sort of anticlimactic. I wonder what the business was anyway.
Hey, are you friends with the people who lived here?
No, not really. Why?
Because the goddamn bastards borrowed money from everyone in the village and then skipped town. Apparently their son ran away because he wanted to escape a life of crime, but then some idiot brought him back.
Okay. Well, crap.
Well, I guess we know the family business now.
To think we did not even get paid for this absurd misadventure. Oh well. Perhaps we should tally it up as an expensive life lesson and move on.
Seriously, no. Maybe we will meet him one day. Then we gotta demand our payment. Dun dun dun. Yeah. To be fair, even I didn't see that one coming, so can't really even hate on NieR for that.
Here's that ore you wanted. Oh, thank you! Now maybe my girl will let me hold her hand.
What?
Here's the money for the material and a little extra for your time.
Holy hell. That's payment. That's fucking payment. We should show this to the barkeeper down, the tavern keeper down there.
Huh? Oh, hold on. This is way too much. Are you kidding? That's what fluorite costs you on the open market. I only threw in a few coins for your trouble. It's really that expensive?
Yeah, he is an idiot.
Hey, I learned my lesson last time. From now on, it's nothing but the best for my girl.
The human soul is an unfathomable thing indeed.
You got that right.
He's a simp. True simp.
Do you think it possible that this man is being deceived by his lover?
Yeah, I do.
Then we shall inform him at once.
Yeah. I tell ya, there isn't another girl out there as high class as mine.
What's this? Have you finally found someone you are unwilling to aid?
Look, relationships are messy, and sometimes you can't always understand what's going on between a couple.
There is nothing in this world that Grimoire Weiss cannot understand.
Yeah. I tell ya, there isn't another...
Oh. Why two? Oh, let's check on the guy with the dogs. I don't think he has our money yet. I assume we have to do like a main mission first or something.
Hey, how'd everything go?
Oh, it went, fine. It was fine.
Glad to hear it. Though, you don't look very happy.
Yeah, well, I didn't realize this until I got on the boat, but apparently I get seasick. Horribly, violently seasick. The smell in my cabin was just unspeakable. I had no idea one guy could create that much, you know.
Barf?
I really want to stay in the trading business, but I don't think that's going to be possible if I can't sail. Anyway, here's your payment. Thanks again.
Thanks, and, good luck?
I never imagined my dreams would be dashed quite like this. What a bummer.
What a tremendous waste of our time.
Who knew the guy would get seasick? Maybe next time he can try finding work that doesn't involve the ocean.
Maybe next time he'll try sitting at home and doing nothing.
Well, he did pay well, so I don't think it's a waste of time. That's all side quests completed, by the way, so far anyway. So, I guess we talk to Popola, and then we're gonna check on weapon upgrades, and then I assume we have to go to the Forest of Myth. That's called Ivy. Who's an Ivy? This one
Please get that
is it like endless? Does it actually end at one point?
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
Oh boy. Dearest Popola. Popola? I hope this letter finds you well. I'm writing in hopes of bringing to your attention a certain dream issue of concern regarding recent events in Dream the Village. What? I was hoping I might be Dream able to get your advice from Dream on the matter. Recently there have been dream reports, dream of certain, dream of dream, evil, dream, empty, dream, curse, dream, evil, dream, whatever words. And dream, someone dreamed a dream. Okay.
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will? But...
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh, well, all right. Thank you.
Strange indeed.
He doesn't talk about Mom as much these days.
Jacob,
Yeah?
can you read me a story?
In a bit, okay? I've got a customer right now.
Oh.
How can I help you? Need some work done on your weapon?
Yes. First, you sell stuff. Okay.
Comebacks? Need some work done on your weapon?
This is mine, right? Yeah. 7, 12 iron ore, 1 complex machine. I don't even know where I get a complex machine. Twisted ring. Bane, complex machine.
Come back. How can I help? Need some work done on your weapon?
They do sell iron ore. Quite expensive though.
Come back soon.
Complex machine sounds like a boss drop or something. That's just my Dark Souls speaking out of me. Sounds like some unique item actually, so I feel like it's like a boss or some quest or so. I don't know. Just my guess right now. Well then, time to go to the forest of Moose. Entrance is over there, I think, somewhere. Yeah. The bridge. Okay. I assume we unlock more areas there later because we only have one F right now. Oh, hey, we've been here before.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
What do you mean?
Contagious words. Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind. It is not quizzical.
What the heck? Is he like breaking the fourth wall?
What's going on?
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
If you can speak to me. I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the forest of myth. Those who call it the curse to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Wise stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here.
He said,
Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes. I think you have.
In other words, we've caught the Death Dream?
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the Death Dream works.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations. It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator.
He is breaking the fourth wall. Kinda. It's funny.
It has demolished it utterly.
Kinda should read that, but
I was doing no such thing.
like aloud.
Just leave me alone already.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, they are not talking anymore, so... Wait, said Aiko suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, the villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Weiss aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words. What was it? I was about dreaming. It was about dreaming or something, a dream, so... What the hell was it? Sheep? Quite Weiss suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Aiko's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream. That's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this point, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Aiko. Sounds right, he said. The stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mention something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head. His worn pencil stopped tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along. But I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Weiss immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research our disease in your dreams, he said. But perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. Try to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out. But I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I would know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular. It was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and sucked all the color out of our lives. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. Aiko nodded in agreement. Wait a second. I did not. Look, if you can be of any help, said Aiko, just ask. Now hold on. I did not just say that. Silence, cried Weiss. The Grimmer looked from Aiko to the mayor and back again, his face fitting with confidence. Grimmer Weiss' face is always confident. Thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor, you told us that nothing can exist in this dream without you knowing of it. But you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, he said. You're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human holy shit. The human imagination is a limited engine, said Weiss, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. I can. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called at the departing forms of Aiko and Weiss. We are all counting on you. Is this like a text RPG now? As Aiko slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of déjà vu. Déjà vu? Déjà vu. I saw this man once before, he thought. Where? Aiko's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd be confident that they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the foes closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he was forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Weiss was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Aiko to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Weiss muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating their environment, Aiko snapped. Okay, Weiss, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. You don't have to walk. That's so. Aiko leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, buzz, click, and hiss roared out at the volume that rattled his teeth. Aiko slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Weiss, what's going on? Aiko could see Weiss' mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as Aiko's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, what the fuck? He removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. I'm not gonna do that. Neither. Yep. Wuma? As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Aiko began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. One with its lacking, two, but one with it is lacking, two with it is ideal, three with it is dangerous. What is it? And my pages. Is it a riddle? Yes, so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to your answer. Then I leave it to you to answer. One with it is lacking, two with it is ideal, three with it is dangerous. What is it? Fucking hell. One is lacking, two is ideal, three is dangerous. It's the secret, actually. Is it a... It's a seesaw, right? It's a seesaw. One is lacking. You can't use a seesaw by yourself. Two is ideal. Three is obviously dangerous. Three people on a seesaw. I have to drink something. 1 second. I mean, one with a secret isn't really lacking anything. Say it's a seesaw. Something that's ideal with two people but dangerous with three. Oh, it's a seesaw. White mouse flew open, but before he could say anything, the world suddenly shifted. Yeah, when Echo came to, he was once again surrounded by the sounds of insects. The cries of insects were creating words he had heard somewhere before. Find my pages, is so... wait. What? Did I... Caesar is wrong? The secret? What? How does that make sense? One person with a secret isn't lacking. It's a secret afterwards. What is he lacking? It's a secret then. Why doesn't make any sense? How does that make sense? Whatever. Inwardly furious, Wise left the task to him. Aiko sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. The secret, right? Yeah. The sound of the insect stopped suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Aiko like a rippling wave opening a new path. How does that make sense? Someone explain this to me. Why is someone lacking if only he has a secret, but two people knowing a secret is ideal apparently, and three is dangerous? Makes kind of sense, because the more people know, the more the risk that it's get. But that would wouldn't that make one person ideal and two, and I don't know, whatever. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Vythe with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Aiko moved on with new intensity. The pass offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on the path, the journey had a purpose. Yeah, I mean, I don't know the secret, but I mean, how does that make sense? I thought the seesaw one made way more sense. You can't use a seesaw by yourself. Yeah. Whatever. path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Aiko after a bit. Weiss spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. How long is this? I don't know how much more I can read aloud. As Weiss finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Aiko picked up a small rock and sent it to skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Weiss. Sorry. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. With sunlight. When the night falls, I vanish. What am I? With sunlight. I know this one. Certainly easy, bargained Weiss. No, answer it. Aiko grit his teeth and tried to not to reach out and strangle his companions. He's right after all. This one is pretty easy. Sunlight. Sunlight. A bloom of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the bloom, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Weiss softly, I've never seen such a sight. Perhaps I've misunderstood the intention of this place. Hey, look, cried Aiko, awakening Weiss from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Weiss saw a small cottage. Nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Weiss? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Aiko walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Aiko. But before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? I know this one as well. I could try to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. I mean, it's a man, right? Or like a human, whatever. If you wish to engage this man in conversation, said Weiss, it seems we must answer his riddle. I suppose, said Aiko. Well, at least it's an easy one. You're a man. You start on 4 legs as a baby. You go on 2 as a grown man or woman. And you end up on 3 with your walking stick. Or cane. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You are the mayor, cried Aiko. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor, you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry? What's that mean? It will make sense in time. Present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, The man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Aiko watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. Aiko and Weiss returned to the forest entrance. They found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. "Good gravy," he cried. "You made it. You actually made it back." His left hand grasped Aiko's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Weiss by the collar and swung him through the air. Oh boy, he's not gonna like that. "Yeah, by the heavens, stop shaking me, fool. We have not even told you if we were successful or not." This mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. "I am just happy you're alive. I didn't think I would ever see you again." Aiko withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. "We broke the Death Dream seal," he said. "At least I think we did." The mayor's face beamed as Aiko filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the three laid down on the false ground and fell asleep. Man, too much reading. Aiko cocked his head. Okay. Hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? "Seize your endless pedal and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself." Aiko and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. "Have you forgotten?" continued Weiss. "It is words that control the Death Dream. Words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue." With that, the trio found the ice growing heavy, the breath slowing. "This is the first time," began the mayor. "The first time I felt tired since I was imprisoned here." I need to drink again, 1 second. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and then he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. Mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear they had awakened from their dream. Aiko shook the mayor's shoulder gently. "Good news," he said. "I think we made it." "Oh wow," said the mayor in an awed voice. "We did it. I'm back." He blinked once, and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. "You two have no idea how much this means. Death Dream was spreading through our village and I wanted to... Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. Must have caught the disease and became trapped in my own dream." The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Aiko and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. "Real life may have taken some getting used to." "May take some getting used to," said the mayor as a wise smile crossed his lips. "You shall learn in short order, I'm sure," said Weiss. "For now, you should return to your home and rest." No, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained when the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder. But wise. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic that known as a sealed word. Oh. Because Wise could not contain their surprise. It seemed the goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Wise, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, I could mention the strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left them with. I once saw a version of you that is not yourself, muttered the mayor. No, let me repeat that. I once saw a version of you that is not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into the space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I've seen you before too. I could try to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Déjà vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. I'm not so sure about that. I could give the mayor a nod and smiled, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? That riddle will prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much.
Indeed. Thank you that I can stop reading.
Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
I'm not made for reading that much. Like, at least not aloud. And in English. German would be easier. Way easier. Dark execution magic. Oh, that one.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
You didn't have to read.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Yeah. Oh, look, a side quest.
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Can't say I'm very excited to go back there. That dream world sort of creeps me out.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission.
Yeah.
I feel you, bro. I don't look forward to that either. I need to take a big sip before I read all that. I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison, is tucked beneath a stairway in the long unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside I hear the sound of a funeral dirge, the place without end. Light has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes. An eternity slips by in a single tick of the clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say, "My savior." I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely this is a product of my adult mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all gods, help me. Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy and a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to the blackness, explode with pain, and I'm forced to turn away. "Who are you?" I ask, shaking hands, covering my face. "How have you come to this place?" "I am Grimmer Weiss." This is Eiko. "Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together." The one known as Eiko extends his arms, his hands, and pulls me from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever. And I recognize the... what the fuck is that word? Staccato sounds of heavy rain. "I never thought to hear that again," I whisper. Oh, that this were not such a terrible storm," said Grimmer Weiss. "Look at your feet." I force my eyes open and see water pooling around my ankles and lapping at my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If we do not make good our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. I know you're weak, but you are only hope. But you only hope to survive. But you are our only hope to survive this place. Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers, no matter the cost. The castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. Do I have to write that down? I feel like I should write that down. Oh, I have to select that. I can only select that. At the end of the corridor, I found a row of 20 gorgeous candlelight beds resting atop a carpet of velvet, all are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of grey matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond. And I reach out a finger I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass. It turns to dust, drifts away in the wind. Realization slowly dawns and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. I look from it to the beds and back again until the horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know, and sanity will not permit me to consider the proposition further. Make a sound, and whether scream or laughter, I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me merciful blackness, and I'll find myself opening the door and leaving that most terrible of rooms. I squint down the dim corridors. Go east? I squint down the dim corridors. Where's this bag? Off. Squint down the dim corridors. Oh shit, I have to write that down. I have no pen here though. Do I? Wait, I can actually use my phone though. Let's open a note. Okay, so I went north, east, north. Let's just go east all the time. At the end of the path, I found myself in a great hall with only the sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which rests china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head. What if, as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. Host of the feast is a corpse, as are all the invited guests. Army of foul, wriggling insects have made homes in their remains, and this is the movement I saw. The once splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem of the damned, for the damned. Take a moment to steady my shaking hands and then slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abominations before me, my gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead were seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs prove to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run from the seat up to the back and down the arms. This explains the color of the carpet beneath the feet. I can only pray the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. For if not, it is a simple task to envision the agonizing screams that must have sprung forth from the mouths. My mind grasps frantically at the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crime for which this was punishment. Though in truth, I suspect they had committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was a last supper. I squint down the dim corridors, both west is back, so I go north. Against all hope, we make it to the front door. Okay. Well, this is... Take it down, someone cries, and so I forgive myself for the effort. so I give myself to the effort. In tandem with Icon Grimmerwise, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door, and a third try gives away, and we find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside the castle. The storm is in retreat, the clouds above are still dark and foreboding, but to the west I can see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How can I thank you? I cry as tears join the rain on my cheeks. I would surely have died in there. Looking down, I suddenly notice that my dress is in tatters, and sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin. Your dress? Asked Wise. Then you're a woman, madam. I am. I proffer the two a smile. I suppose that comes as something of a surprise, seeing as how I exist only in the form of words. I can see that the one known as Aiko is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description. But he hides it well. Come on. With a nod and a shrug, the three of us set forth to our awakening. But behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, arriving the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. After a moment, the castle windows shatter with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways and corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castles that have awakened to the new life as shades. Now, did I miss anything by not going the other path? I didn't think I would actually get to the end this quickly, or to the exit.
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
I hear that.
Thank you so much for saving me. I never want to have a dream like that again.
Okay, so I was just lucky. Are you kidding me? Another one? How many are there? Only that one, I guess. Okay, that's safe though. One more reading session. Okay. Man, I'm sorry for coughing a lot. Righto, let's go.
And another victim. This work certainly is trying.
It is.
I figured a book like you would be into all this word stuff, Vice.
True.
Even I have my exceptions. Now let's be off.
A colony of massive sculptures was visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. Weiss and Aiko had never seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take it in.
Those buildings must be huge if we can see them from this far away. What do you think, Vice?
Hey. As Weiss considered his answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity.
Perhaps they are some manner of mirage.
He said. Okay, here we go. Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. Aiko nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in its place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. The ancient road on which they walked was black and cracked with age. Here and there, thin wisps of grass pushed up through the rocky surface, as if defying those who had laid this material down over their home. The heat reflecting from the road made Aiko light-headed. His feet hurting, he crouched down to rest. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Someone playing a joke on us or what? The complaining already begun. Maybe I should just read a bit slower. Weiss tried not to let his eyes roll too much. Joke, he said? No, not joke. This road that leads to the city of art. The path itself is simply some manner of grand artistic work. You don't sound very sure of yourself there. Perhaps not. But thinking of it is in this way might take it easier for you to bear. Aiko glanced at Weiss' grinning face, shook his head, and resumed walking. As time passed, Aiko's feet grew more painful, and his throat drier than he thought possible. I can totally feel that right now. He tried not to look further than the next step ahead, because the bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his own senses. "We're definitely getting closer," said Weiss, in an effort to cheer his companion. "Yes, this much is certain." Encouraged, Aiko lifted his gaze. Suddenly, he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth and eyes wide open and his finger pointed in the distance. "Water!" he cried. "It's water!" "Water?" asked Weiss. "Preposterous! I don't see any water." "Over there, just ahead of us, look! The sun is reflecting off it." Without waiting for a response, Aiko sprang to life and bounded toward the sight. What in the... There was no water. There was nothing but sand in every direction. Aiko closed his eyes and sighed as Weiss... sighed as Weiss floated up behind him and chuckled softly. "Believe this is known as a mirage," he said. "Many a desert traveler has spoken of such things." Mirage. Aiko shook his head, bewildered. Suddenly he pointed off in the distance, his eyes wide open once more. "Wait, there it is! I just missed it. Look, it's right there." Aiko sprinted off again, leaving Weiss with no choice but to follow. After a few minutes of running, Aiko came to a halt. I could have sworn it was right around here. Confused, he put his hands up to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. As soon he stopped, he noticed a blue, shimmering pool of clear water just over the next rise. With a shout, he bounded off in search of it. The chase continued for nearly an hour until an exasperated Weiss finally floated up to Aiko and struck him in the face with his cover. "Enough, you blithering idiot! Stop this at once! There is no water here!" Aiko's face clouded. "There isn't?" "There's not. Perhaps next time you will listen to me when I tell you as much." Weiss paused for a moment, then continued to speak in a slightly kinder tone. "However, I suppose this mad chase was not altogether wasted. It seems we have arrived in the city of art." Aiko looked up. Stretched out before him was a row of impossibly tall sculptures. The journey was at an end. They're huge, cried Aiko, completely forgetting the heat and pain of the past few hours. I've never seen anything so big. Each sculpture was formed from roughly the same shape, a tall rectangle that stretched up toward the sky. But that is where the similarities ended. Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected light in 1,000 directions, while others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Some had tall spires on their tops, while others possessed triangular caps. What kind of city is this? Said Aiko. Where are the people? Where are the houses? Perhaps the land is intended exclusively for artistic use. The debate continued as they made their way through the city. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Bright iron crates with wheels sat silent on steel rails. Beautifully carved works with lights of red, amber and green dangled over every street. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, but many were composed of materials they had never before encountered. The sheer variety of colors and styles was staggering. Unable to find a theme or purpose to the abstract works around them, Aiko and Weiss eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of humans. Aiko uttered a sigh of relief as he approached them. Finally, I was getting tired of modern art. The 3 statues were indistinguishably except for a single word chiseled into their right arms. One read Alpha, one read Beta, whatever, and the final one read Gamma. As Aiko moved to touch the NieR statue, a bird flew from the top of one of the sculptures. Alighting on the statue's shoulder, it emitted a brief, beautiful song that took the form of words. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false one will only speak lies. False ones will only speak lies. With that, the bird departed. As if one cue, the 3 statues shuddered to life, a crying color and form as they began to breathe. Hey, look at that, said Aiko. They're alive. The triplets bowed low before Aiko. Please, said Alpha. You have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Stop lying, said Beta. He turned to Aiko and threw his hand in the air. It was a fake. You know, I am the real one. What a load of crap, said Gamma. Beta is fake. Everyone knows I am the only real one around here. The respective pleas given, the 3 statues returned to their frozen state as silence once again enveloped the city. When you consider all of the statements, only one of them could be the real thing, said Weiss. Aiko furrowed his eyebrows and considered his answer. Only one of them is real, the others are false. Okay, let's think about that. Alpha says he is real. Beta says Alpha is lying. Gamma says Beta is lying. Have to think. Alpha thinks he says he is real. Beta says Alpha is lying. Gamma says Beta is lying. Man, it's too late for this kind of stuff. Alpha says he is real, Beta says Alpha is lying, Gamma says Beta is lying. Oh. Beta says Alpha is lying. Well, if Alpha is lying, Alpha is not real, right? If Beta is telling the truth, Alpha is lying. First one will only speak lies. The one will always speak the truth. I have no clue, honesty. I'm actually usually pretty good at that, but I'm Alpha. I need to give me a second here. Alpha says he is real. Beta says Alpha is lying. So is it Beta? No. Is it like super obvious? I mean, Beta and Gamma are blaming someone else, or saying basically that someone else is lying. Alpha just says he is real. So if we look at it that way, then Alpha is the real one. And if we see, okay, those two are doing that. My gut is telling me Gamma is real. Because then it can't be true. If Beta is lying, then Alpha is correct. Right? If Alpha is lying, then Alpha is lying. And he is lying. Gamma is lying, then Beta is Beta. It's Beta, right? All the conditions, I already forgotten the rest. I think it's Beta. I think that's the, because if, let's assume Beta is correct, then Alpha is lying and Gamma is lying, because Gamma says Beta is lying, but Beta isn't lying. So Beta is correct. I think it's Beta. We have nothing to prove anything else. If Gamma is telling the truth, then we just know that Beta is lying, which would make Alpha tell the truth. So we have to, let's say, the truth. If Alpha is not lying, then we still have to have, then we know that Beta is lying, but we don't know anything about Alpha. So I think Beta is correct. Right? Does it make sense? I think it's Beta. The real one is Beta. Yeah. Though Aiko's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence, he was relieved to see Weiss nodding at him. If Alpha were telling the truth, began Weiss in the dry tones of lecture. Well, hang on. If Weiss knew the answer, why didn't he say so? Why didn't he tell us? We are supposed to free a person here. Not have like a quiz show or something. No. If Alpha were telling the truth, began Weiss in the dry tones of a lecture, Beta and Gamma would be fakes. So in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta is fake would be the truth, even though Gamma is a liar. Therefore, that theory crumbles. Now let's just presume that Gamma spoke the truth. That makes Alpha and Beta liars. In this situation, however, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, which would leave us with two statues telling the truth. Right. Finally, let us assume that Beta is telling the truth. If so, Alpha and Gamma lies would make sense. Therefore, Beta must be real. So that's what I just said. Weiss finished his explanation. Alpha and Gamma crumbled soundlessly into dust, while Beta sprang to life once more. Oh, congratulations, villager, said Weiss in a cheerful voice. The time to awaken has arrived. Thank you for saving me, cried the villager. He dropped to his knees and bowed his head as low as it could go, before an uncomfortable Aiko pulled him to his feet. Why did you have a dream like this? Asked Weiss. Why have you been to the city before? The villager slowly looked around at the bizarre objects and sculptures that dotted the landscape, and shook his head. I don't think so. I mean, it's impossible, right? There's no way I could have ever been to a place like this. But at the same time, I feel like I've seen it before. Déjà vu, muttered Aiko, just like the mayor. The vague sense of unease that struck Aiko during the mayor's dream sped once more through his mind. Oh, you're done. I'm done. Holy shit.
That was rough.
Yes, it was. You have no idea, bro.
I am positive I have seen that place before.
Okay, that's enough. Don't need you getting all weird on me too. Okay, there. Now all the villagers can wake up, right?
Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct. I think I have had enough wordplay to last a lifetime. Thank you very much.
Indeed.
You're telling me. Anyway, let's go see the mayor.
Oh. Was that main quest? So we had to do them anyway, right? We had no choice, really.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you so much. Here, I have something for you.
One-handed sword faith.
Wow, this looks valuable. I can really have it?
Of course. It's apparently a weapon of some renown, but we have little use for it.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thank you again for everything.
Is it any good? It is very light. Damage is eh. It looks cool. Right. We can't actually... Oh wait. It's shown on the map, I think. No. Oh, return to Popola, whatever. Thank God.
I simply cannot bear another of these infernal conversations. Let us save it for another time.
Oh. No! What? I didn't know. Didn't know. Oh, hello again, you know, I've been trying to figure out a way to thank you for saving me, and I think I've got it. Why are we still talking to him like that? We're going to put up a statue of you. It'll be 10 feet high and made of pure gold. Oh, and I know you don't own a horse, but I think we'll put you on one anyway. Horses just make people look more heroic, you know? How's that? You don't want a statue? Oh, I thought you really enjoyed. Regardless. Thanks for your tireless effort. Our village is at peace once more. And at peace? Hahaha. That's a little agriculture joke right there. Anyway, been thinking about other things besides bad jokes and statues. I've also decided that we need to start holding the village festival again. We used to have it every year, but the last mayor thought it was an old-fashioned. It was old-fashioned of something like that. Something, and he killed it. But since I'm the mayor, I can start it up again. That's not abusing my power or anything, is it? What's that? You want to hear about the festival? No? Well, the official name is the Feast of the 3 Days. We call it that because everyone sits around a huge table and eats for 3 days straight. No sleeping allowed. Oh, and we hold it on the foggiest days of the year, so it's hard to tell what you're eating. What kind of festival is that? Some of the dishes are delicious, some are really rare, and well, there's some weird stuff in them. Let's leave it at that. Anyway, you'll be pretty surprised what you can eat when you haven't slept for a couple of days. I'll make sure that a room is prepared for you so you can be the guest of. Or what? You can't come? You have to wash your hair? Oh, alright, well, I guess that's understandable. What with the adventuring and all. Truthfully, I think this town needs more group bonding activities like that. It'll help us to get to know each other and also promote unity in times of crisis and so forth. Wives coughed loudly. How much longer must we bear the insufferable flapping of this fool's gums? He whispered to Aiko. Let him talk. He just woke up. He probably has a lot he wants to say. By sight. So do I. This must be what Popola meant by bright and talkative. Yeah.
I simply cannot bear
Another time, maybe.
I simply cannot bear
Are these important in any way? I don't want to read any more text right now. Let's go home.
So how was the village?
Right, Kaini. You were outside the whole time. Lucky you.
Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words. Really.
Yeah.
Huh. Neat.
Let's get back to Popla. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
And I'm done. Oh look, magic work. Are you still awake? Or did my reading make you fall asleep? Yeah. That was something else indeed. I feel like my voice is gonna be gone tomorrow. Oh well. I do drink quite a lot of water actually, so it's gonna be fine.
The death dream certainly is a strange illness.
Yeah, it was something all right.
Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever again.
You guys did well. You've been making a lot of long trips lately. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. I can't just sit around all day while Yona's sick after all.
If you say so.
So, anything I can do for you?
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with. Have you heard about our plans to repair the canal?
What canal?
The work probably won't happen for a while. But once it's done, we can use the canal for trade and travel and all kinds of useful things. Unfortunately, however, we're a bit behind schedule at the moment. If you're willing to help out, I'd really appreciate it.
No problem. What do you need?
Great. So, the man I originally asked to help on this project hasn't shown up for work in a few days. I'm starting to get a little worried, so maybe you can head over to Seafront and check up on him?
How is it? What? Why do these people always just wait for a few days when someone is missing and then just casually, well, not really casually, but, you know, talk with me about it? Like, whatever.
I'll mark the location of his house on your map. He always carries a red bag over his shoulder, so he should be easy enough to find.
Got it.
Got it, yeah. I mean, one day, okay, but like 2 days I would start to get worried. Right, so if I don't hear from a person the 2 days that I usually have a lot of contact with, I usually try to...
A canal, is it? Fascinating. If we had a ferry, we could put these days of endlessly running about behind us.
Don't you just float everywhere anyway?
Do you think I am borne aloft by the winds, lad? It takes stamina to maintain this height.
Oh, really?
You could at least try to hide the utter dismay, you know.
That canal? Oh. very excited about. Okay. Yeah, well, good night then. I'll probably stop soon as well.
Hey, are you the guy who's supposed to help repair the canal? Popola sent me to...
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
Yep. Good night. Sleep well. See you tomorrow, I guess.
Surely you must realize nothing good can come of being involved with this particular endeavor.
Easy, Vice. Hey, so, are you alright? What happened?
It's my wife. She left home a week ago and hasn't come back. I'm so worried I can't even focus on my work. Oh, my sweet dumpling, where are you?
Oh, that's terrible. Would you like us to help you look for her?
Really? You do that for me?
I like his name, Redbag Man.
Sure. But do you have any idea where we should start?
Well, she always used to enjoy drinking at the tavern with her friends.
Wait, so you've been missing for a few days and you didn't even think to go like 100 meters further down the road? Check at the tavern.
Alright, then I guess we'll start with them.
Thank you. This means the world to me. Oh, and by the way, my wife always carries a red bag, just like mine. If you mention that, it might ring some bells.
I've met some odd couples in my day, but none who felt the need to wander about flaunting matching luggage.
You need to get with the times. Coordinated outfits are all the rage. Plus, these bags are special. We bought them for our anniversary. But now my sweet dumpling is gone. And it's all my fault. Oh, God.
Okay. Just stay calm. We'll go look for her, alright? You sit tight.
I'm willing to bet that man knows more about his wife absconding than he's letting on.
Hey there, I'm, looking for a woman carrying a red bag.
Are you now? Interesting. Did something happen to her?
She hasn't been home and her husband's worried. Do you know anything about where she might be?
Trouble in paradise, is it? Oh, those two never change. Anyway, the short answer is no. She hasn't been around here either. Though come to think of it, she always got on well with the woman over at the tackle shop. Maybe you should try her?
I'll do that.
Hey, what's the rush? You've got a cute face. Why not sit here and join me for a round? Or 3?
When I'm like 14 or something.
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm not old enough to drink. Hey there, do you know a woman with a red bag by any chance?
A red bag? Oh, sure. Although now that I think about it, I haven't seen her in a while. Last time she came around, she mentioned something about leaving town, but I figured it was just idle talk.
Leaving town, huh? Alright, thanks for your time.
If she has truly left this charming hamlet, finding her may prove most difficult indeed.
I just hope she hasn't been attacked by shades or anything.
Southern Plains.
Something about that shade seems rather odd.
Let me guess, it has a red bat. Yes.
Hey, look at this.
It is identical to the red satchel carried by the man who sent us on this mad quest. Perhaps it belongs to his spouse.
Oh no. Do you think the Shade's got her?
I fear it likely, lad. I sense no other activity in the immediate vicinity. We were too late.
Well, this is terrible. What are we supposed to say?
However difficult it may be, we've no choice but to tell the man the truth.
I still believe that people turn into shades somehow. Like the second woman actually, where we found an item belonging to a human on a shade. Like, yeah.
Did you find my sweet dumpling?
We didn't, but we got this off a Shade.
Oh no! This is hers.
So our fears were correct.
Oh God, how could this happen to her? And this is all my fault.
If I may, my good man, why did your wife leave home in the first place?
It's because I
think we should give him some time to himself, Vice.
Honey, I'm home! Good heavens, you're a wreck! What's wrong?
Dumpling, you're not dead!
What in the world are you talking about? Oh, you found my bag. Thank you so much. I can't believe I went and dropped it like that.
Oh, this is such a relief.
Okay, seriously. What's going on?
Huh.
I see. So, you found a Shade with my bag and assumed I'd been attacked and killed?
I'm just glad you're safe, Dumpling, but I'm also so sorry. This is all my fault. Oh, if I didn't eat that apple you were saving. Oh, God, I'm such an idiot! Listen, I promise I'll never eat anything of yours again. You just promise never to run away from home again, okay?
Run away? Have you lost your mind? I just went to visit my parents.
Huh?
I told you about this. Going to see my family, gone for a week. Remember? Ugh, are you serious right now? Why don't you ever listen to me?
Okay,
Lad, my brilliant intuition suggests we should beat a hasty retreat from these two with all speed.
Yeah. Good idea. Oh, why do you give me the option? I'm gonna stick around, of course, if you let me.
listen to me, and you ate my apple. Ugh, you are the absolute worst.
What? Oh, like you're some perfect angel. You didn't even care enough about our anniversary to hang on to your bag. You, kid, I'm right about this,
no.
yeah? If anyone's wrong here, it's my wife, right?
Wait, you're asking me?
Both? I mean, I really hate when people don't listen to me. Like, it's the worst when I have to repeat myself 1 billion times. I mean, about those two options don't even reflect really what the issue. Like, she lost her bag, shit happens, right? And he ate the apple while he was hungry. And I mean, an apple doesn't really last that long either, so if she was gone for a week, I would probably have rotten by then. God damn it, I should have left. I don't really want to blame any of them. I think the big issue here was that he apparently didn't listen to her, but without being an asshole, we all know that sometimes women just, well, they just say, I told you. They didn't actually tell you, just so they don't come out as the bad person in the argument. Oh God, bro. I mean, from those two options, I would say losing the bag is the worst, the worth thing to do, because it is an anniversary gift, and I don't know even if she was worried about it or like felt bad because of it. She was thankful for finding it. She, yeah, I don't know, man. This is a hard choice. I'm still gonna say the husband is wrong, just because he should have listened to her, assuming that she did tell him.
Well, you shouldn't have eaten your wife's apple. That's not very nice.
But I was hungry, and it was just sitting there. Look, I'm glad you went looking for my wife and all, but that was low, friend. Low.
Whatever.
Did I cross a line there?
Besides, it's pretty rich to come after me for an apple when you threw away my entire stamp collection.
Oh no, you have to do multiple choices.
Ha! You're damn right I did, and I'd do it again. You are nothing but a hoarding slob. You there! My husband's in the wrong here, isn't he?
Oh, I'm gonna...
Pardon, but madam,
What the fuck? I wanna revert, because now I wanna blame the woman for losing the bag.
Well, to discard a man's precious hobby is a rather heinous act.
Oh, yeah, of course you to take his side. Figures. You'd fit right in with his pile of collectible trash.
Okay, I don't like her. She's gonna get all the blame now.
Collectible trash? Now see here.
One hour later.
Do you not even understand how frustrating this is, you colossal oaf? This is exactly what I hate about you.
Fine! fine, hate me. I'll still sleep like a baby knowing I'm not an unreasonable hag like you.
Vice, what do I do?
You turn on your heel and walk away as fast as your legs can carry you, my good lad.
That's it. I have had enough.
Leave. Nobody needs you.
Instead of belittling me, why don't you get a proper job? Everyone in the neighborhood treats me like dirt, and it's all because of my unemployed slob of a husband.
Well, that's low. Speaking of a low blow, well, not this kind of blow, but low.
Actually, I have a job now.
Wait, you what? You're kidding. Why didn't you tell me? That's great.
Well, I sort of wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh, you big silly Billy. Well, this calls for a celebration. Come on, I'm going to bake you a nice apple pie.
Well, it's gonna be hard without the apple.
I have no idea what just transpired, but it has utterly exhausted me.
Well, looks like they made up, so all's well that ends well?
In the course of all that madness, I have forgotten why we even came here in the first place.
Oh, heck, the canal! We need to ask him about the canal!
I can't thank you enough for all your help.
Sure, but listen, we need to talk to you about the canal.
Oh, right! That's why you came here in the first place, huh? Well, now that my love life is rolling in clover again, I'd be more than happy to get going on the canal work.
That's good.
Heavens, that was exhausting.
Tell me about it. Anyway, let's go give Popola an update.
Man, you should really break up with that woman, though. She turned like super Karen.
The couple with the red bags were a strange pair indeed. It boggles the mind to think their relationship can persist despite such intense squabbling.
Well, they looked pretty happy in the end, at least. Maybe the secret to living a happy life is sharing your feelings, even when they're sort of mean and weird.
If you adopt such a strategy, I may leave for groceries one day and never return.
Well, she didn't really share feelings, did she? She did say, "That's why I hate you," as if there was something before already that made her mad. But I guess there was the job thing, which is also kind of stupid thing to say. Oh well, whatever. I'm getting way too worked up about this. Let's turn in this quest and then I think it's enough for today. I'm getting tired and my voice is on. Way too much reading.
Goodness, it sounds like the canal repairman had quite the problem on his hands. I'm glad everything turned out all right. Thank you so much for your help.
Don't mention it. I'm looking forward to seeing how the canal turns out. If you need anything else from us, just say the word.
Hey, wait!
Huh?
I almost forgot. Yona is looking for you.
Oh?
She said she needed something from you. Time to go play Big Brother for a bit, huh?
I guess so. Thanks, Popola.
Well, I guess we'll talk to her. I wanna save before though, in case this triggers like some cutscene or like some kind of quest that needs to be done right away. Oh, someone stacked up our shelves again.
Yay, you're back!
Popola said you needed something?
Yeah, a favor, actually.
What is it?
Um,
I can't help if you don't tell me, sis.
okay, I'm gonna say it. Ready?
I'm ready, Yona.
I need you to help my friend.
Your friend?
Yep, I have a friend, and we've been writing each other letters.
Seriously?
A pen pal? How delightful.
So who is this friend?
Well, he's kinda...
He? It's a guy?
Yes, and he's sick and in a whole lot of trouble.
Is it the boy from Seafront?
And I know that you and Vicey are the only ones who can help him.
Vicey?
Tell me about this guy.
He lives in this really big house down south, and he's super nice, and he's my friend. So you have to help him. Please?
Yona, listen.
Please?
Great. Now what do I do?
Oh. I mean, I can't really say no to her. Can't really say no to anyone, really. Carrying a black scroll is more important, though. Fine.
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
Yay! Thank you! Please help him, okay?
Great. Yona's got a boyfriend.
Is something amiss, lad? Your voice is trembling.
No, it isn't. Shut up.
Oh boy. Oh, hey, loot. Oh. Well, we will do that another time. That was quite some reading and talking today, and I'm really tired and was done. I wanna chill now. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.